We are in a neighborhood of Belgrade, Serbia called London, and I'm enjoying the view from here. Fantastic architecture. Just in case you were wondering whether or not we are actually in London, Belgrade, Serbia. You got all of these, you know, quite iconic London things. And by the way, it's not even 7 AM, and we got the hustle and bustle that we see here, which is absolutely fantastic work. That's why it's hard not to love a city like Belgrade. There's almost always action going on. So I happen to be on a street called Miloša, and it seems that this is the person who the street is named after. Unless it's the other person, but I doubt it. Otherwise, we've got a gorgeous building here. In fact, the architecture on the street is getting quite gorgeous. I hope tourists see this part, especially because I think here is where the NATO bombing happened, and they decided to keep it the same to preserve the history. But I might be mistaken, but maybe I'm at least 50% sure. I think as I trek down the street more, I'll be able to tell. So unless I give you another notice, this is probably where the NATO bombing happened. You can look up the history a little bit. Yep, you have this big monumental billboard here, probably patriotic. I tried to decode the Serbian Cyrillic here. Not to much avail, but maybe it's a quote from a singer with the last name Misic. Otherwise, you can see more of the bombing here. There's actually more to see, but you need to come out yourself and see it to believe it, kind of. Finally got on the bridge with an absolutely fantastic view. The sun is up. I see the Belgrade waterfront project in progress. That looks like a mall. It's probably in progress too. The bridge is looking quite nice. Actually, up close it looks orange rather than red. Was I looking at another bridge from a distance the other day? Was it the same bridge? It just looks red from a distance. Because from here, and that bridge I might cross later, I don't see any other red looking bridge. A nice view of Belgrade from a distance. Not that I'm not in Belgrade anymore, it's just that that is more central where I'm looking at probably. Now, on to New Belgrade. And what an absolutely fantastic view! Made it to what is most likely the center of the bridge. Looks absolutely gorgeous from here. The weather couldn't be any more perfect for this day of filming, this day of walking. Got the Belgrade waterfront. The mall is looking nice. The back of it is maybe even nicer. Absolutely fantastic work what's going on in here in Belgrade in Serbia. Let's keep walking on to New Belgrade. So we got off that one bridge and now we are on the other. I have to say that the view from here is not as spectacular, but what I am fascinated by is this thing in the middle. I don't know if its primary purpose is for beauty or for an actual, maybe mechanical engineering kind of benefit. I'd like to say that it was probably a combination of both. First of all, they need to keep this bridge intact, and they made it look nice too. So let's see what the rest of this adventure on this bridge brings. Okay, the view is slightly better from here. It seemed like we passed maybe an island or something, and now it's kind of a different view. Yeah, I mean, the view itself, of course, is nice. It's just that you get used to the fantastic views that we saw earlier and maybe in a previous episode, but I did get closer to the structure here, and it looks quite practical really. I doubt that the main motive was to make it look nice, but it's really a synergy, making it look nice and making it look functional. And we are about to disembark from this gorgeous bridge. You know what, honestly, I'm really interested in this part of the city. I don't think that I've been there before, but I'm not sure if they have the time or energy. Even though today I have so much energy, I haven't even sat down once since I left the city center, as far as I remember. Didn't have anything as soon as I left the apartment in terms of food. Whatever happened to this boat? Does this legend have a mini cannon as his genitals? What about that legend and where that wrench is situated? If it isn't a fascinating doghouse. Let me try to up the brightness here. Where is that option? Where is that option? Let me see here. Aha! Oh, that's the zoom. But at least you see a close-up of this beast. Let's see. Aha! I found it! That's the brightness maxed out.